David has rejoined us.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what it looked like on television, but up close, it was greatness. I was watching from the very first bell, the way he walked across the ring, the way he applied the pressure, the way he was jabbing to the body, he was feinting, he took Wilder completely out of his comfort zone. How many other fighters could do that to Wilder? So 40 odd have tried in the past, and nearly all of them got knocked spark out. Pretty much all of them, other than Fury, have been knocked out. He did so. To beat a fighter and say you're great, everyone says after a big fight, but to be great, you've got to beat greatness. And Deontay Wilder had the best knockout record ever. And he went over there and played with him. If Deontay Wilder was a 10-fight novice, you would have said, oh, fair enough, I can see the golfing difference. The golfing class was just so significant and clear.
Tell me, David, from where you were watching, was there any sliver of doubt in your mind that while Wilder is on his feet, he could still be a danger
in
tonight?
The first couple of rounds, when it got to round 3, I was like, even if he lands his best shot now, there's too much been taken out of him. And that's what happened in the first fight. By the time he landed the knockout shot in the 12th round to put Fury down, he didn't have the power there because he'd missed so much. He had it punched out of him. He had the energy punched out of him, literally. The body assault was insane. It was beautiful. The left hooks to the bodies, right to the body to Wilder. No one's attacked Wilder's body like that before. He did not know how to deal with that type of class. It was pure class.
And if
he continues to impress. He continues to shut the doubters down and shut them up. I was one of the doubters going into this fight. I said from as soon as this fight was made, I said Wilder's just punches too hard.
But there is another thing, forgive me, because he has the X factor as well, and that's why he's thrilling crowds in the United States, because he's prepared, as you were as a fighter. A lot of guys won't do it, but there are some fighters who are prepared to show they're willing to take a risk to get the job done.
He's got that immeasurable greatness. I keep saying it, that you don't mind going to another man's home turf because you're not gonna leave it to the judges. He had the right mindset coming into it. I thought it was a little foolish when he didn't have the American judges, but he knew when you know, you know. And Tyson Fury knows. He's known for a while. Now everybody finally is caught up with him, and the world now believe he's as good as he knows he is.
That was a worrying performance for me from Deontay Wilder.
And that's the difference, I believe, between someone starting boxing when they're a kid, you know, comes from a fighting family. He's been fighting since he was 5, 6 years old, versus someone like Deontay Wilder, ex-basketball player, started really, really late to the game, 2 years in, gets his medal. The difference is the fundamentals, the wiring of his body. He's been punching for so long. It's part of his instinct, it's part of his nature. When Wilder got hurt, what was his nature to do? To stand upright. And that's not what a boxer who's been boxing since they was a kid does when they get hit. They ride with the punches, they slip and slide and move. And
there's a man for...
Rarely do I watch a boxer out there doing his thing, particularly in the heavyweight division, and just think, that was beautiful. And it was perfection. It was great. I'm glad I was ringside.
Clever
to
boxing.
see that.
Yeah, wonderful it was.
Of this performance, because he did not do one thing incorrectly. It was, they say punch perfect in most fights, but that was literally, find me 10 seconds of this fight, that wasn't perfect. That wasn't in 100% in Tyson Fury's control. He completely rose to the occasion. And if this is the new Tyson Fury, if this is what a few years of comeback fights bring out, how about when he has another 2, 3, 4, 5 fights down the road? Who the hell is going to be able to deal with that type of power?
He fought